Good morning, Phantom community members. You got Sam here, and I'd like to spend a few minutes looking at the aggregation rules feature. This video isn't intended as a deep dive. Rather, I'd like to whet your appetite by demonstrating a small but potentially useful use case. So here's the setup. I have this little Python script I put together. Its job is to generate events with an artifact that contains two fields. First is the source username field with a random value of Alice, Alex, or Amber, and a destination username field with a random value of Bob, Beatrice, or Bill. The script will throw just 50 events into Phantom for us. Next, if I go to the Phantom Administration, Event Settings, Label Settings, you can see that I've created a new label called Significant User Noise. This is going to be the label that I aggregate events under. Now if we go up to Product Settings and then Aggregation, you can see that I have an aggregation rule set for the label Events. So let's look at that rule. Here you can see that I have a name, Significant Noise, the source label, Events, and the destination label I showed you a second ago called Significant User Noise. My only criterion for this rule is an exact match on the destination username. Next, I've put together a playbook that operates on the Significant User Noise label, and you can see that the playbook is set to active, meaning that it runs automatically for that label. Let's look at what this playbook is doing. First, we have a decision block where we're looking for 10 or more artifacts and a container type of default, which is an event. The other possibility for container type is case. Now, if this condition is not met, the playbook simply ends. If the condition is met, though, meaning that our container has 10 or more artifacts and it hasn't already been promoted to a case, then we're going to go ahead and promote it to a case. So this is the basic setup. Let's run the script and watch what happens as events come in. Now I'm going to run the script off screen so we can watch the events in real time. Once there's an event matching the aggregation rule, a new event with the significant noise label will be created, and the artifacts will be copied into it. Now, as we should remember from our playbook, once this event has 10 artifacts, it's going to be promoted to a case, so long as it hasn't already been promoted to a case. So for this example, these new cases provide us a single container that hold copies of all the matching artifacts related to the aggregation rule. And this is very flexible, in that you could you might want to build a playbook that handles all the data that's grouped in that way, and not to mention that you have a concise, consolidated view available to your analysts or to yourself. So as I said, hopefully this has whet your appetite and sparked your imagination with what you might do with aggregation rules. I hope you found this useful. I'll catch you in the next video.